At the most infamous of the Nazi death camps, there are a series of plaques in 18 different languages summarizing the significance of this horrific place. It truly is a cry of despair and a warning to humanity, where about 1.5 million people were murdered, most of them Jews. But these were not the first plaques at Auschwitz. After the war, when Poland was under the thumb of the Soviets, the original plaques used an inflated, early estimate of 4 million murders, and they downplayed the fact that the Jews were the primary target of the Nazis. It wasn't until the fall of the communist Eastern Bloc that the new Polish government finally made the changes that outside groups had been requesting for decades. These changes, however, have become a weapon in the arsenal of Holocaust deniers, who love to pretend that all the numbers and all the evidence for the Holocaust was simply made up by the Allies. At the very least, they say, we should lower the total deaths from 6 million Jews to 3 million Jews, since there were 3 million less deaths at Auschwitz than was first reported. This is typical of the dishonest and disgusting way in which conspiracy theorists operate, taking select facts out of context and using them to ignore the vast majority of the evidence. In reality, the figure of 6 million Jews and millions of other people murdered by the Nazis is the result of many investigative efforts on the part of governments and historians, most of whom lived in the democratic West, where they were free to reach their own conclusions and check one another's work. The fact that Soviet authorities mandated inaccurate signs at Auschwitz is meaningless in understanding the true scope and scale of the Holocaust. From 9/11 truthers, to Obama birthers, to JFK assassination researchers, the tactics and mentality of all these people are the same as those who deny the Holocaust. They are all history deniers, who imagine their opinions are more important than anything the official story has to offer. And they will grab onto any detail they can, no matter how inaccurate or irrelevant, that appears to support their beliefs.